So I've been testing this new tool from Anthropic called Claude Cowork, and honestly, it's kind of changing how I work. Like, you just tell it what you need, and it actually goes ahead and do that work. And today in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how it works, how to set it up, how to get started, and best ways to use it. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see Cowork running your entire system without you even touching it. Now, before we get into setup, let me quickly explain what Cowork actually is. Imagine you just hired a new smart guy. His name is Claude. It's his first day. And you sit him down, show him everything. Here's the drive. This is how we work. These are the tools that we use. You walk him through everything once. And from that point, you just tell him what needs to be done. And he actually does it. That's exactly what working with Claude Cowork feels like. Now, to access Cowork, you need Claude's Pro plan. And this feature is available only in the Claude desktop app. If you don't have it, just go to claude.com/download. Or I'll drop the link in the description. You can get it from there. Once you're in, this is how your interface will look. Here on the left, you've got Chat, Cowork, and Code tab. If you need a full walkthrough on how to use Claude Chat, I'll link that video here. You can watch it after this one. But for now, let's go to Cowork. This is our main work area. Here in the center, we've got Chat box where we can type what we want. With this tiny plus icon, we can add files, skills, connectors, and plugins. Then we've got the option to select projects and folder. Next to it is the option to toggle between asking or skipping approvals. And on the right, we've got Model Selector. Switching between models is important for using limits properly. Now you know how the interface looks, so let me show you what Cowork can actually do. And I'm gonna start with something that'll probably save most of your time in the long run. You might have things that you do every day or every week, those same repeatable tasks, and no one ever told you that it can be automated. For me, it's reading research notes and finding viral content ideas. Every day, I'm dropping stuff like content ideas, tools, and research into this folder. And every Monday, I'm going back through all of it, trying to analyze what I saved. So I just told Cowork, hey, every Monday morning, go through my research folder and send me a summary of everything I added. Select that particular folder and hit send. Claude is now running the skill and created a scheduled task named Monday Research Summary, which will automatically run at 9 a.m. on every Monday. Now, if I go to the Schedule tab on the left, I can see that it has been added to the task list, although it will automatically run every Monday. But just to show you how it works, I'll click on Run Now. And it has created a draft in my Gmail about the summary of recently added files. And this is how it looks. Now, this is just one way to use this. It can handle anything that you do repeatedly. If you're a student, it can run every weekend and pull out anything you haven't reviewed yet. If you're a freelancer or small business owner, it can check your projects folder and give you a summary status. Or if you are someone who just wants to stay on top of things, it can provide you with the latest updates every morning. It doesn't matter what you do. If you do it manually, schedule it and Claude can just take it off your plate. Now, scheduled tasks work great when everything is in one place, but most of the time, the information is scattered across different locations. Like, I've got research files in a folder on my desktop, a video pipeline document in my drive, and an email in my inbox with some important notes someone sent over. All information scattered at 3 different places, but related to the same thing. Let me show you how Claude handles it. So I'll type, I'm researching AI tools for my next video. I've got notes in my local research folder, a document in my Google Drive called AI Tools Video Pipeline, and an email. Pull everything together and give me one clean, organized research brief. Save it as a Word document called AI Master Info. I will select that folder and hit send. Now wait for it, because there's a twist. This will not work, because Claude does not have access to my Gmail and Drive. So how do we provide access to it? It's done through a feature called Connectors. To do this, go to Settings, click on Connectors, and here we have the option to connect Gmail and Drive. So I'll click on Connect, select the account, and do the same with the other one. And we are done. Let's go back to our chat and see it shows Drive and Gmail connected. So I'll proceed. Since it is working on it, let me show you what other apps can be connected to Claude. So if I go back to Connectors tab and click on Browse Connectors, here we have list of apps. We've got Drive, Calendar, Gmail, HubSpot, Figma, Canva, Notion, Slack, Zapier, and a hell lot of other apps. So Claude pretty much covered everything where you can work. Now let's come back and see our result. Click on it and look at this. Instead of dumping everything randomly, it actually organized it beautifully. We have tool by tool research section with keynotes, video ideas, priority, product notes, and sources. Then we have a section for video pipeline as well, and a quick reference of pricing and specs of each tool. This brief is saved inside my research folder. I can check this by clicking on Show in Folder option. I used AI Tools Research as my example because that's what's relevant to me. But if you are a student, business owner, employee, or anyone else, this will definitely help you. Just try it out. So everything I've done so far, that all happened while I was sitting right here at my desk. But imagine you're out on a date and you think of something that needs to get done, but your computer is somewhere else. How will you do it? That's exactly what the dispatch feature is built for. This basically turns your phone into a remote control for Cowork. To use it, click on Dispatch option on the left side. Scan the QR code from your phone to connect it, or simply download the Claude mobile app and log in with your Claude account. Now go to Dispatch option and type what you want. For example, I will ask it to open my AI Tools research folder on desktop and give a 3-line summary of the document named Claude and send. Now, the only catch is that your computer must remain active during this time for this feature to work. You can confirm this by looking here at the active status. I will grant all the necessary permissions, and after a few seconds, here we go. I have this information on my phone, while the original data stays inside my computer. Now think about it for a second. I didn't go to my desk. I just asked, and it went in, read the file, and brought the answer to me. That's not something any regular tool can do. Up until now, Cowork has been dealing with information that already exists in your system. But what if the information you need isn't on your computer at all? What if it's out there on the web and you need Cowork to go get it and add it directly into your work? That's exactly what Claude and Chrome does. To set it up, go to Chrome Web Store and search for Claude, and install the official one by Anthropic. Once this is done, come back to Cowork. Go to Connectors, search for Chrome, and hit the plus button to add it, and turn on Claude and Chrome option. Now Cowork and Chrome are connected. So let's say I want to compare Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini based on their pricing and features. Normally, someone would open multiple tabs, jump back and forth, and try to piece all information together manually. But with Claude and Chrome, I will just type, go online and find the current pricing plans for Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini. For each tool, include plan names, monthly cost in USD, what's included, and one standout feature that makes it different. Save it as a doc called AI Tools Pricing and Features Comparison. And now watch this. It is searching the web and pulling the information from different sites for all 3 of them. This is how it looks on the back end. It goes through each tool and pulls the actual information. And when it's done, look at this clean comparison of all 3 tools with pricing and standout feature. You can pause and read it. I will also attach this file in the description. Now imagine. Doing this manually would have taken at least half an hour by jumping between different websites, copying figures, and formatting everything. But Cowork just did that in one shot, while I was working hard lying here and watching it do the work. Now, to be honest, everything I've shown you so far, all of it was possible because Cowork had the connector for that job. But one question nobody asks is, what about the tools that have no connector? There might be applications which cannot be directly accessed by Cowork. What about them? Do we need to work manually on them? Well, actually not. This problem can be solved by one of the most crazy feature of Claude, which is computer use. Remember I told you about this in the beginning, where you don't even need to touch your system? Yeah, this is it. To use this, go to Settings, General, and turn on the Computer Use toggle. What this feature actually does is take control of your entire system. It captures screenshots, controls your mouse and keyboard, and does whatever you want. Go back and type Open My Notes app and create a new note called Cowork Test and write Computer Use is working inside it, and send. So initially, you will be required to give system permissions like accessibility and screen recording. So let's go back and ask again. And now just watch this. I am not even touching anything. It has taken control of my computer. It opened System app and created a new note as we asked. Isn't it crazy? Let's try asking it to write something specific. This time, I asked it to create a note and write 10 best features of Claude Cowork. Just look at this magical stuff. But I go one step further and test its real strength. To do this, I have a content folder on my desktop, which has over 100 scattered files. There are images, audios, videos, docs, and much more. Now to test its real ability, I will type Open Finder, go to my desktop, find the folder called Content, and organize everything inside it into subfolders by file type. Put documents in a Documents folder, images in an Images folder, and anything else in a folder by the format type. To make it more difficult, I will add, then open Notion and create a new page called Content Library, and write a summary of what you just organized, how many files, what types, what's now in each folder. Let's see if it can survive this. Hit send and it is loading tools. Let's allow it. It has opened the content folder and Notion. Now it has converted the data into list view and sorted it according to the format and then separated it group-wise. Now it has selected documents of specific format and placed them in new folders. Did the same with every file. And now it moved to Notion. Now you can see that it is trying almost every type of thing to get the work done. It's been over 10 minutes and I believe it won't be able to do it. So I'll just stop this part right here. Now, first, have a look at the content folder it organized. It literally went through each file one by one and sorted it out. And honestly, this is insane. But I'm gonna be straight with you. Computer Use is still in beta phase. This whole task took around 30 minutes and burned 90% of my usage limit before it could fully finish. So, is it perfect right now? No, not even close. But the thing that excites me about it is that a year ago, watching an AI open apps, move files, jump between folders on its own, that would have looked like straight up magic. But right now, it is already doing that, and we can't deny the fact that Anthropic is moving really fast. And if this is what computer use looks today, I genuinely don't know what it's going to look like 6 months from now. So we saw how to schedule tasks, conduct multi-source research, access it remotely with Dispatch, do web search with Claude and Chrome, and this insane computer use feature. All of this working together like an actual employee. Now, I know some of you may think, this looks good, but it's still $20 a month. Is there something free that does the same thing? Yes, it's called Manus. And honestly, for certain things, it goes head to head or even further in some areas with Cowork. I already did a full breakdown on it. It's right here. Go watch this next, because if Cowork felt powerful, wait till you see what this free alternative can do. If this video helped you, like it, drop a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.